As many of you already know, there's been a huge backlash on the recent Equestria Girls promo. Now, I understand that many of you may not like the idea of Equestria Girls, and guys, that's just fine. You know, you have every right to like something or not like something. You're right. But to actually go to the cast and crew and harass them and insult them, guys, that is completely unacceptable. And yes, you should be ashamed. I'm not sure how you can actually call yourselves fans if you partake in the actual acts of harassing the cast and crew. You know, you're probably making it really hard for the people that work on the show that we love to continue to write and animate the show with some dignity and passion. And and from what I can tell, we as a fandom have a pretty good relationship with the staff of our favorite show. And so many of you bronies take that for granted. I mean, how many other fandoms can have something like that? And yet, here you are, you few, ruining that. You're making the people at DHX not like us. I'm pretty sure Hasbro doesn't like us, but I could care less. They probably just merch to us for money, which is okay, whatever. I mean, really, we care about the show and the staff and the fandom, right? I remember hearing one or a few of them saying that the kind of positive feedback that they got from us, the unexpected fandom, really inspired them to want to give it their all when making the show. You make them want to go to work and work on this great show that we obviously really love. And when I heard that, I thought, wow, that's really freaking beautiful. I truly am proud to be a part of this fandom. And yeah, I actually am proud. I have no shame in being a brony at all. Sure, the actions of others may give the fandom a bad name in the eyes of a few. But, I know what I like in the show. I know what I like about the fandom. And, I have no shame. I have no regrets. But because of the actions of your few, now I'm talking to the harassers and protesters, you could very well end up being like the people responsible for the whole Derpy incident. I'm not talking about the people at Hasbro who made the actual decision to pull the plug. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the few people who actually wrote to Hasbro, thus causing them to cut the plug on Derpy and thus ruining this, that one special thing that was just for us, the bronies. Do you see what I'm getting at here? And it's been seen so many times before. Many must suffer for the idiotic actions of a few. I'm asking you guys, I'm talking to the entire fandom, please be reasonable. It's perfectly fine not to like Equestria Girls. No one's asking you to watch it. That's cool. And from what I can tell, it's not even canon, so it will not affect Friendship is Magic in any way. But guys, don't go up to the staff and make them hate their jobs and make them hate us. Guys, they don't have to go to any cons. They don't have to make time for us so that we can have them on our little live stream interviews. They do this because either they genuinely like us or it's from the kindness of their hearts. After listening to all of them in all the interviews I could find on them on the internet, I found out that they're just great humans. As people, they're awesome. Tara Strong, holy crap, that lady inspires me to be kind and to just be the best me that I can just from watching her be herself. Of course, I'm naming only one example. I could go on for hours on that subject. But the bottom line is, these people don't deserve any of your crap. We've had an overall good relationship with the staff, from what I can tell, and I don't want anything to ruin that. I mean, how would you feel if, say, you wake up every morning with passion in your heart, you give it your all to make something beautiful, and you're passionate about what you're doing and what you do with your life, and then you receive all this hate from a group that you thought liked you and what you did? Wouldn't that make you want to quit? I swear, guys, if you make any of them quit, just... Alright. Guys, I'm asking you to be reasonable. Think before you post. And I am asking you few... Alright, listen. I'm asking you few that actually took action to harass and protest. You know who you are. And, you don't have to state your name or anything. Just go up and apologize to them. Apologize. Do the fandom a favor. Because what you do could make this awesome thing that we as a fandom have between the creators of the show that we love, obviously, a lot. You can see that in the amount of artwork, in the amount of music, the professionalism that people put into this. You could ruin that. DHX, all of them could just decide not to talk to us and, not take anything we say into consideration, Guys, please, I'm asking you, I'm not insulting, I'm not trying to insult anyone here. I'm sincerely asking you, go up and apologize to them, and please cease all of this veracity and hatred towards the staff and Equestria Girls. It's completely uncalled for, guys. And now here's a message I have to the staff, if they ever get to hear this, whatever. Guys, don't you let... I'm asking you, please don't let what these few people say affect you in any way, guys. What you do is awesome. You gave us 65 amazing episodes, and we freaking love you for it as a fandom, seriously. But please don't let what these few people say affect you in any way, because we obviously we want this whole... We love the relationship we have with you guys. We love seeing you at the cons. We like you as, writers and people. You inspire us. Just look at all the stuff you've inspired on the internet. So yes, the staff of MLP, I sincerely thank you for making such in our eyes, an amazing show. And obviously we just love it to pieces. And personally, I would hate to see again the actions of few people ruin something that is just great. I know Derpy is a controversial issue, whatevs. Nobody wants to remember that, but the fact is, the actions of few affected many. And, the only reason I'm making this video is because I really, really don't want to see that happen again. And I'm sure I'm speaking for a good part of the fandom here. We don't want to see that happen again.